Indeed you are. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games
and
board gamey things.
Exactly. My name is Jamie.
I'm Jeff.
And we're here today to do a little review on Alien Puppies.
Alien
Puppies.
Can I interject for a second and just mention that it is laundry day and I have no clean clothes, so I'm wearing my Mickey Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
For all of you to enjoy. This is the only shirt I had that wasn't dirty.
It's actually very fitting because it's also covered in dog hair, so.
Is it?
Yeah. So Alien Puppies. Alien Puppies was sent to us for review from the publisher, Alien Puppies.
Alien Puppies, the publisher.
Yes. We're going to let you know a little bit about the game, how it works,
Yep.
and our thoughts on it.
Indeed.
Indubitably. So a little bit about Alien Puppies. In a nutshell, you have a deck of cards containing alien puppies with unique powers, Earth puppies, and action cards. Your objective is to be the first to put 3 alien puppies in the backyard in front of you without getting destroyed by your friends, and protect yourself against Barkmageddon card that is looming in the draw pile. How the game works is you can do 2 actions. First is you can play a card. You don't have to play a card from your hand. Second action is you must draw a card from the deck. You have to do that, and that's your turn. So when you play a card, you do whatever the action says on the card, whether you're laying down a alien puppy, which has its own type of action, or an action card. So you play a card, do the action, at the end of your turn, you draw a card. Alien Puppies is a pretty simple card game. It is for
2 to 5 players.
It's for 2 to 5 players, ages 7 and up, so it's definitely a great game that you can play with kids. But how you win is you have to get 3 alien puppies in your backyard, unless you're playing with 2 players, in which case you need to get 5 alien puppies in your backyard. And as I mentioned before, there is a Barkmageddon card in the deck, and if you get that and you can't pay the cost for it, you automatically lose.
What is the cost for the Barkmageddon card?
So Barkmageddon, you either have to pay 1 of your alien puppies from your backyard or 3 cards from your hand.
And if you pay for the Barkmageddon card, really? Why are you staring at me? Oh no, he's
God, here he comes.
If you pay for the Barkmageddon card, you get to choose to put it back into the draw pile wherever you want. So
you could literally put it on top of the draw pile, so the next player gets it and then has to play the cost or loses.
Yeah, you could see that they might not be able to pay for the Barkmageddon card, so you could put it right back on top, and it's like, boom, boom!
Literally what happened last time.
Game over, Jeff wins.
Yeah, real kick.
I'm undefeated in Alien Puppies.
So this game is a hand management set collection. Take that game.
Very take that.
It is very take that. So don't play this game with people who don't like take that games, because it
like
is very much so. And now I don't know about if you're playing with more than 2 players, but specifically for us, it was very much so.
Yeah.
You're just constantly trying to screw the other person over.
Yeah.
So they can't win.
Which we love.
So just as kind of like a review, let's get into the review.
Sure.
We'll start with theme. So obviously the theme is puppies who are aliens.
Say no more for Jamie.
Say no more for me. All the characters are puppies. There's Earth puppies and there's alien puppies, and then there's other action cards which also have puppy and dog-like things on them.
Yeah.
So I personally love the theme. It's space. You love space.
I do love space.
And puppies.
Yep, love puppies.
So we'll move into components. So this game only comes with cards. Like I said before, it is strictly a card game. There's a stack for you and a stack for me. So the quality of the cards is, I think, pretty good.
They're kind of like, I never know what...
I don't know what the material
is on these. Like, I don't know. I don't want to test it because I don't want to ruin them. I do wonder what would happen if you spilled something on them. Like, I don't think it would be an issue.
No, I don't think so either.
I think they're a bit plasticky, but they're not super rigid. Yeah, I mean,
they're thick too.
There was a bit of an issue. I remember the first time we played shuffling them. They just kind of stuck together, but I think that's just due to the newness of the cards. Now they're fine. Like, I can tell they're way better now. But love the cards. The art is great, and I really love the colors. Like, for example, like I love purple and blue and orange. Like, it's just, I don't know, it reminds me a lot of the Black Angel.
It does.
Color scheme. Yeah, I really, really like the cards.
I would say the artwork is probably some of my favorite artwork that I've seen in a long time. Now, it could be because it's puppies.
It's really great. It's really, really well done.
Like I said before, there's Earth puppies and there's Alien puppies, and they each have special names. So we have like the Techie Sheba or the Star Staffy.
Rockstar Frenchie.
Pilot Papillon.
Electric Corgi. And the beauty of it is, like, they made the artwork specific for each type of dog. Like, they put so much effort and work into, in my opinion, into what they needed to. Top quality stuff there for sure.
Top quality. So that's the components. Like we said, it's just a deck of cards, simple deck of cards.
Yeah.
Next is the rules. So the rule book that you get is literally just
one sheet.
Like one sheet, double-sided, good quality paper.
Yeah.
And the rule book, it's some solid paper.
Some good quality paper.
The rule book is great. It gives you everything that you need to know, all the rules. It also gives you examples and some references within, because there are action cards that do things. However, the action
Each card tells you
what it does.
To do. Other than the initial quick learn, it's
you can get into this
super quick to get into. The rules are not complicated. It's very, very simple rule book.
Yes, and it's well written.
Yes.
So that's good. Yep. And then on to gameplay and replayability. So we've played this a few times now, and I actually played it. I played against myself once while I was learning the game.
Yep.
So in terms of gameplay, I think it's really good. It says that it's 20 minutes, but I do believe at a 2-player game, it could go much longer.
Yeah, a bit tougher at 2-player because you only have one person to target. So you only have one other yard.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yard in the game?
Backyard, yeah.
Backyard in the game to kind of take alien cards from, or alien puppy cards from. So it takes a little bit longer. I would say probably around half an hour for a 2-player.
I would agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
Gameplay is super easy.
Yep.
There are some turns where you're not going to be able to actually do anything.
It's a bit hand management-y.
Yeah.
Because you can get to a point where you have no cards, and then you're kind of like, oh my goodness, like what do I do? I'm just drawing one card and playing it next turn, and then you kind of get into this cycle. So you need to be a bit careful with what your hand is, I guess.
Yes, and the action cards are really interesting because there are some, like this one allows you to stop what the other player is doing. There's a time machine action that allows you to like look through a few cards on the deck. I'm looking for specifically is you can switch hands with the other person.
Yeah,
So you could be putting all this work into building up your hand, and then someone can play that card and be like, that's mine now, you take mine. My turn?
Yep.
I will trade my hand with your hand.
Go. Yeah, the action cards are really cool. It really keeps you on your toes in regards to what your strategy is and how you're going to win.
Definitely. So I would say that replayability with this game is pretty high. I also think that it would make a great travel game.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. I'm glad you are. We are always on the lookout for games that
small
box, easy to play, that we can travel with. And honestly, this definitely fits that bill.
You wouldn't even need the box. You could literally just take the cards and play. So yeah, I think replayability is
super high.
Yeah, super high with this one. And I'm excited. I'd really like to play this with our nieces. I think that it'd be interesting to see, number one, how it plays with more people, and number two, how quickly kids can grasp onto it.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I understand the 7+, because I think if you played with too young of kids, to take that aspect of it would get very frustrating for them.
Yeah.
And might not be enjoyable for older kids for sure. I think it would be fun, and they might spend half the time just looking at the cards.
Yes, that is basically what I do. Like I'm playing, I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Like there's certain dog cards that I just want because I like them. And then what about any critiques for the game?
I wish there was more than one Bark-Mageddon card. I think that maybe if there was even 2.
Right.
Because our first game, the Bark-Mageddon card was at the very bottom.
Yeah, it was like the third to last.
I do like that aspect of it. I do like that ticking time bombs kind of feel of like, when is that going to come up?
Right.
And I did enjoy the game. I mean, obviously, I benefited from that card coming up, so I'm biased. But I did enjoy the game where it came up.
Yeah.
As opposed to over the game that it didn't.
Yes. because it totally screwed me.
Yeah, and the fact, like, I get it. Like, the fact that you can put it back in means it's like kind of an infinite loop of this card. But again, if for, you know, the luck of the shuffle, if it's at the bottom, unlikely it's going to come up in a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Obviously, with more players, more cards are going to get drawn. But I do wish maybe there was one more. I think that would be beneficial. And I think the only other critique really is, I know like there was a point in the game where you felt like you couldn't do anything. Yes.
Because I had a bunch of stop cards, and then all that Jeff was able to do on his turn was draw a card, because there are certain cards.
I was watching Jamie play at one point, and then you're kind of like hoping you get a specific type of card to change that narrative.
Yeah.
But if you're not getting that card, it can become a bit like, oh, man, I can't do anything right now. I think in that one, when I was frustrated by that, it eventually worked itself out after a couple hands, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Final
thoughts on the game. I think overall it's a pretty solid game. Like, I can't talk about the artwork enough. Like, I would want it just for the artwork. But I think overall it's a really good game.
Final thoughts. I really enjoyed it. Really liked the artwork. I really love the color scheme. Love space. The puppy part doesn't really hit home for me, but
does it for me.
Given that we always gravitate towards 2-player games that we can travel with, this definitely will be a game that we
will
bring with us when we travel, whenever COVID ends.
Yeah, and I think it would be a great game to play with non-gamers as well.
And with kids, like a good game for kids. Just be mindful of the take that action. If your kids wouldn't be into that, don't play it.
Or play it with them to give them thicker skin.
Yeah. Fair point.
Yeah. Teach them. Sometimes losing, that's part of life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, great game. Really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
And I won twice.
I won when I played against myself.
Yeah.
So that's all that we have for Alien Puppies. We'll make sure to leave links below on where you can find this. It's pre-order only right now, I believe. So check the link out for more information, and follow Alien Puppies on Instagram for any updates. But yeah, that's all we have for you guys today. So let us know down below what you think about Alien Puppies, and if it's something that you'd be interested in. We'd love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. If you are interested in following us on social media, you can absolutely do that. On Instagram, we are at Foster the Meeple. Thank you for watching. Now we say goodbye.
Later days.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Oh, Jeff, stop.
You are very rough
and tumble
with your shenanigans when you're opening up the box.
So basically, I can't say basically because Jeff's gonna laugh at me.
Jamie says basically always.
Sorry, not sorry. Essentially.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
I'm dead. He does this like as soon as we start to film. Like, what does he even want? Albie, what do you want, man? What do you want?
Does he want to go upstairs and he can't because he wants?
I don't think so. Go look.
Where are you?
Technical difficulties.
He just found a toy. Now he's playing with that.
Yeah.
So I personally love.
I'm sassy today. Oh boy. When you said that good quality paper, it just immediately went to Dunder Mifflin.
This is good quality paper from Dunder Mifflin. I think they got it. Not multiple.
Anyway, I lost my thought.
Yes.
I completely lost my thought.